This is a reading from the essay Walking Each Other Home by Adam Krause. I spent the first part of my childhood living in a house at the end of a gravel road. Our backyard led directly into a large cluster of trees containing dirt paths and secret forts. Beyond those trees, a field filled with wild strawberries led to another group of trees and an old, rusting truck. These are the places that the word home conjures for me. Not just the house, but the land around it. The places where the area children would gather, play, and explore. Once I knocked on my neighbor's door to see if he wanted to come outside, but he told me he would rather watch Star Trek. I slammed the door on his head. His parents were very upset. My parents grounded me, but I think I had a point. They still air Star Trek reruns. The woods are gone. The gravel road is paved. It no longer dead ends, but extends into the new subdivision that has supplanted the woods, the field, and the abandoned truck. The place I think of as my first home no longer exists. All my favorite parts have been bulldozed. Enclosed spaces with lockable doors have replaced the open spaces I still think of as my first home. A home is not simply four walls or a fixed residence. It's a wildly variable set of circumstances in which the self, society, and nature can sit in a dynamic, collaborative relationship. We have a physical home, a cultural home, a geographic home. We may be at home in the countryside, at home in the city, or we may not even feel at home in our own skin. A home is where we can be or become ourselves. It doesn't matter if we've ever even been there. Just imagining its outline is enough to inspire longing. As Ursula K. Le Guin writes, home imagined comes to be. It is real, realer than any other place, but you can't get there unless your people show you how to imagine it, whoever your people are. They may not be your relatives. They may never have spoken your language. They may have been dead for 1,000 years. They may be nothing but words printed on paper, ghosts of voices, shadows of minds. But they can still guide you home. If we say we are sending refugees escaping famines or wars back to their homes, it is a misuse of the word. They can hopefully find a home, but it probably won't be found at their place of origin. And when teenagers leave abusive families, they may be running away, but they are not running away from home. A home is their goal, not their point of departure. This is why Homeless describes the state of homelessness so well. Renaming the homeless street people or something misses the point. The street is not the problem. Homelessness, the lack of a multifaceted, sustaining environment, is. And many more of us are homeless than we might like to imagine. Every being, every bit of matter is at the center of its universe. An endless plurality of centers overlap and interact. We travel like turtles, our homes on our backs, pulling a universe along with us. When I enter your home, I bring mine in with me. Treat everyone like an invited guest. Behave like an invited guest. Help others meet their needs. Provide them with comfort. Enter others' spaces politely and respectfully. Remove your shoes if asked. Help with the dishes. Play with the children. Wherever you are, remember you are in someone's home. The existing institutions that keep so many of us incapable of creating a home could crumble at any moment. When they crumble, we could live in better, more benevolent ways. We could learn to love each other. We could learn to live as neighbors. But do we really need to wait for total collapse? Or can we just make sure everyone gets home safely? Can we start living in ways that make sense? Can we find our own way home? Everyone, please make yourselves at home.
Each other.